Good morning, Martes! Welcome to another episode of Anuna Bev, Best Express Views on PHLV Radio, and I Want TFC, and all social media connected to all of us. Don't forget to push the subscribe button and follow me on Twitter, IG, and FB at Bev Lorente. On to our Tuesday topic. From a childhood spent in poverty to becoming a highly successful entrepreneur and technology expert, our guest today has an inspiring story of perseverance and determination. Born and raised in Bulacan, the eldest of three brothers, he worked as a handicraft artist while studying in public schools. And amid financial and personal difficulties, our guest earned a full scholarship at Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. He was undeterred to complete an associate's in computer science and build a career in the fintech industry. With a wealth of experience, our guest has been the driving force behind some of the most innovative payment solutions and startups in the US and in the Philippines. In this episode, we'll hear about our guest's journey, his successes, and what motivates him to keep pushing forward. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Maner Puyawan! Yay! You know, if I read the entirety of your resume, Maner, I won't be finished until the next season of Batang Quiapo. What a journey it has been.
Thank you, Bev. Thanks for having me here.
Ayan. So what are the key factors that contributed to your success in the IT profession, particularly in the payments technology domain?
Well, I guess it boils down to my roots. No, I've been from a poor family, and I've been very sorry.
It's okay.
I've been very passionate about technology, even nung bata ako. No, and that's why between architecture and computer technology, computer engineering, pinili ko. I chose computer engineering and studied sa Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila.
Sa PLM.
Sa PLM, yeah.
So how was it you're in full scholar there, hindi mo naman kailangan na masyadong pera, mahirap pa rin ang buhay?
Mahirap pa rin kasi since nasa Bulacan kami, I stayed sa aunt ko, sa tita ko sa Tondo, sa medyo squatters area. And you know, kahit sabihin na nating meron yung tuition fees is free, yung day-to-day needs mo sa school, yung pagkain, baon, 'di ba?
Talagang mahirap yung buhay.
Mahirap. And you know, there were times na you have to be creative doon sa life, and ako I've ventured into different parang sidelines, part-times ganon. So nag-work ako sa Jollibee as parang not on as a crew actually. Ako yung gumagawa ng mga signages pag kami mga birthday, mga styrofoam cutouts. Yun yung naging racket ko, kumbaga. Yeah.
Ayan. So yung mga key factors that contributed to your success, di ba?
Yeah.
Between architecture, you chose IT,
yes.
Computer science, di ba? Hilig mo na talaga yung mga technology nung bata ka pa?
Nung bata pa, yes. Kasi mahilig ako sa gadgets. Mahilig ako. So kahit medyo mahirap kami back then, nakikita ko yung trend ng technology. So I want to be part of yung innovations.
Ayan. So how did your technical skills help streamline business processes and enable multiple organizations to achieve ISO 9002 certification? And for our audience, ISO 9002 is a standardization for quality assurance in production and installation. Tama ba?
That's right.
Ayan.
So I started yung ISO 9002 certification dun sa first official job ko sa Valenzuela. It's a plastic manufacturing company. I helped them, you know, document yung mga policies and procedures, work instructions. Doon ako natuto. That
was your first step of the ladder.
That's
no?
right. That's right. So from there, I noticed na with process comes yung quality, right? So and then, you know, having that stamp also seal, having that ISO 9002 certification, it's a big thing for companies, especially sa mga manufacturing companies.
It's a regulation, diba? It started since 1947.
Yes, yes, and it helps a lot of businesses
Progress.
Streamline yung process nila.
Correct.
At the same time, yung reduce yung waste. Siyempre sa mga manufacturing company, yung waste is equivalent to profit, kumbaga. Right? So and then from there, I moved to another company, and then doon ako talaga nag full-fledged with ISO certification, natuto ako, and then na-apply ko yung knowledge ko from the previous company.
Ang galing. So describe the manner design processed over to create the web-based recruitment system for LBS, E-Recruitment Solutions Inc.
Right.
O, diba?
That's
From
an
ISO to Manpower tayo ngayon.
No, that's right. Kasi yung company na nilipatan ko, yung second company ko actually na official, it's a company called JS Contractor. They're the largest manpower company sa Philippines.
Yes.
So from there, natapos namin yung ISO certification. We're actually the first land-based recruitment company na nagkaroon ng ISO certification.
Ang galing.
From there, wala na akong masyadong ginagawa sa ISO. More on maintenance na lang ng system. So they moved me to, and I asked for it to be moved sa IT department kasi IT naman talaga yung background ko.
Ayan.
So from there, I work with our team, yung head ng IT department, to centralize yung database ng recruitment.
Ayan. And how did your recruitment system revolutionize the Philippines' global manpower and recruitment industry?
Right. So after JS Contractor, I was invited to join another company called LBS Recruitment Company. Si Lito Soriano, one of the leaders yan sa manpower sa Philippines. So mentor ko rin si Lito. So he had an idea to come up with a process na mapadali yung application process ng mga aplikante, kasi if you look back kung how mga OFWs apply mano-mano and imagine they have they're from the provinces, right? They have to fly to Manila para
or
na
magbarko
para
bus like us Bicolanos.
Exactly. So they have to go to travel to Manila para mag-submit pa lang na application. So that's what we did. Lito had an idea, said, what if applicants can submit their applications online, and then pagka medyo planado na, naka-line up na sila for interview, saka pa lang sila mag-travel sa Manila for interview para hindi doble yung gasto. So that's the concept behind that. And from there, it's proven na effective. Si LBS E-Recruitment Solutions, marami kami napadalang mga tao, and they're still in the business actually. They're growing.
So you did really revolutionize that kind of applications recruitment thing.
Yeah,
Very nice.
And I think from there on, yung system na binild namin, actually pinroductize namin yun. So para hindi lang si LBS ang makinabang. So we also offered it to other recruitment companies, and sila rin they use that. And napadali yung application
What a beautiful
process.
beginning and a beautiful source. And thank you for sharing that.
Thank
also.
you. Yeah.
So from manpower to electronic and mobile payment systems, what were the challenges you faced while designing electronic and mobile payment systems for businesses of all sizes, and how did you overcome them?
Well, back then, ang biggest problem in introducing any new technology is yung belief, is this yung trust ng user base, right? Kasi bago, ang hesitation is there. The hesitation is there. So typically, if you're introducing anything, either it's whatever industry, right? Basta bago, skeptic sila eh.
They always want validation from someone.
Absolutely.
Right?
And yeah, exactly. And no one wants to be the guinea pig kung baga.
Correct.
But those were the challenges. And then yung back then when we were building payment systems, electronic payment system, two things. One, the market is not yet ready, right? Kasi parang nagulat sila from cash to phone.
Card, yeah. To phone.
So yeah, from cash to card to phone. And back then, nag-start pa lang tayo sa movement ng cards. And then i-jump mo kagad sa phone. Parang it's way too much, where it's way too ahead of its time back then. So we transition from that is more of yung customer education. So there were bigger brands that took the initiative sa Philippines to, no? There were bigger brands that took the initiative to proliferate yung concept, and doon na nag-start yung mass adoption.
Ang galing. So we overcome that hesitation, and always the validation from someone that ano yan, bago na naman yan. Baka maloko ako, baka ma-phishing, di ba?
Exactly.
Yan ang laging ma-hack yung account.
Yeah.
How were you able to conquer that?
So sa payments kasi there's a lot of safeguards, mga guardrails that needs to be implemented. So from ISO 9002 certification, I moved into a more focused certifications on payment systems. It's called PCI DSS. So anything that touches yung card information mo, for example, whether it's yung card mo or yung bank account mo, there's regulations, there's standards that needs to be met. So from physical access to security access to yung tinatawag nilang two-factor authentication o multi-factor authentication.
So it's safe.
Yes, it's safe, but not to say na there's no
glitch.
There's no glitch, and there's no parang hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng problema, right? Kasi
sometimes systems could be down.
And also yung tao, yung users, right? They tend to neglect yung security around them. That's one. And then two is merong talagang mga tao na nag-iisip na gumawa ng masama. And that's what
the criminals.
Yeah, exactly. Yun yung binabantayan natin.
Ayan. That's where the cybersecurity, correct?
Yep.
Ayan. So we have a question from a viewer. She's from Las Vegas, and her question is, what are some of the emerging trends in the payments technology domain, and how do you see yourself contributing to the development in the future?
That's a very good question. I think sa payments industry today, I think we're at the stage na matured na siya. We have everything we have today. There's new things that comes recently, like yung mga crypto, mga blockchain technologies, right? But I think we're at a stage na, we talk about contactless payments, NFC, chip card, all of those things nandiyan na yan.
Biometrics.
Biometrics, and I even implemented a payment system in the Caribbean where you use your face to pay.
Oh, face recognition.
So, but ang ano dito is not the technology, but the adoption. So right now there are industries na talagang they're really into the technology, right? Like retail, right? Starbucks is there. They've been doing cashless payments, contactless payments for a very long time. May wallet sila. And as we mature yung technology, yun din yung adoption. So there are verticals right now na ngayon pa lang actually nag-a-adapt. And luckily we're here in Vegas, yung casino and gaming industry are just now starting to embrace yung cashless payments. And that's why yung company ko where I'm working for right now is focus on providing solutions sa mga casino operators to do cashless payments. Yes.
Ayan. We don't gamble, so
Yeah, I don't
really.
gamble either.
Diba? We have a question from another viewer, David. He's asking, is there really a future in banks engaging in the metaverse and in the Web 3.0 space? For example, 100% of American banks hold the belief that the metaverse will be an important tool in helping customers engage virtually with banks.
It's a very subjective subjective concept yung metaverse. I think from the financial industry, especially the banks, they should focus. Yes, to answer that question, there is a future for metaverse.
There is a future for
There
metaverse.
is. But I think it's not yet here because there are still hurdles for implementing yung
Web 3.0
yung
space.
Web 3.0 and besides, there's still challenges sa evolution ng payments kasi right now, imagine yung evolution ng payments. We started with
Cash.
Coins, di ba? Naging cash. Naging
Cards.
or check pa siya,
Check
di ba?
pala,
Check
yeah.
pa.
Checks.
Tas card. And then yung card natin, maraming evolution. Meron kang swipe to tap to chip card. Right now, you move into mobile. So, yung banking is still not there as far as technology is concerned. But, and then, there's also that crypto, the whole blockchain thing that they need to face. So, there's a lot of factors from here to there para makarating sila doon. In my opinion, there's a lot of regulatory and compliance issues that needs to be handled. And then again, adoption, yung customers, yung users. Kasi without adoption, anything is useless, di ba? Kung hindi gagamitin ng customer. So,
True.
But yes, to answer that question, there is a future, and I see myself also looking at that. You think about what's happening right now. Everything's driven by AI.
Yes.
Diba? So, maraming changes sa technology.
Correct. But we still need people to operate
Absolutely.
the AI. Let's pause for a break, and when we return on Anuna Bev, Best Express Views, Maner will take us to Zentra. Zentra Solution is his brainchild that he founded in 2014. He started with just 5 employees and now grown to almost hundreds employees. And he will discuss also his fitness journey to success. All that when we return.
Giddy up, y'all. The Richard Harris Law Firm is thrilled to invite you to Yellow Dome Harris Ranch for our annual party. Saddle up for a night of country western themed fun with free grub, drinks, and entertainment galore. Yee-haw! A special performance by the one and only Rustin Vaughn Lee. So grab your best cowboy boots, hats, and flannels and head on down to 4225 North Jensen Street in Las Vegas, May 5th at 6 p.m. for a hoedown like no other. See you there, partner.
I'm a professional singer. That's how I support myself and my family. I'm a careful driver. The other car hit me. I ended up picking Richard Harris. Richard Harris is already an institution in Nevada. Dahil kay Richard Harris, tanggal ang worries.
I slipped. I hurt my tailbone. They sent me the bill. Si Richard Harris, siya lang ang tumanggap ng kaso ko. Tutulungan ka niya. Kay Richard Harris, tanggal ang worries.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
Sabi ng patients ko, they don't need a colonoscopy because they don't feel anything. But colon cancer is a silent killer. It affects both men and women, mayaman man o mahirap. Have your colon checked.
Mobile Home Health, providing care in the comfort of your own home.
Serving Southern Nevada is our top priority.
And it's our greatest joy to help others stay safe and enjoy a better quality of life at home.
Because health is wealth.
Your head is a part of your whole body, just like your heart and the rest of your body. Huwag kang mahihiya dahil hindi ka nag-iisa. I'm your nurse practitioner, Cristina Pajara, advocating for mental health. Educate yourself and others. Choose empowerment. Call today.
Welcome back! Ayan, kasama pa rin natin si Mr. Maner Puyawan. Let's talk about Zentra, Maner. You founded Zentra in 2014 with just 5 employees. Ang galing, nakaka-proud, no? Now hundreds na ang empleyado mo. So Zentra Towers is in Malolos, Bulacan. You provide jobs for local talents, for Bulaqueños and Bulaqueñas. Hello sa mga taga Bulacan! No need to travel to Manila. So tell us more about your continued partnership with 3 universities where their students are on OJT, on the job trainees na sa company mo, sa Zentra.
Yeah, so since actually Zentra started because there was a need sa Filipino talent, mga developers, right? So I'm employed by various companies, tech companies here in the US, and one thing that they're always looking for are talented developers, and marami tayo niyan sa Pilipinas where we have a ton of them. In fact, isa tayo sa hub na hinahabol ng mga tech companies.
Yes.
No, and I started that company because unang-una yung cost of yung manpower is a lot cheaper compared to US companies employing local US or other nationalities, other outsourcing countries like Mexico or India. There's Eastern European countries din na nag-outsource. So I introduced yung concept ng Filipino outsourcing sa mga companies that I work for. And they liked it because one, I'm in touch with my team. Bro. So, and I'm responsible for the delivery of yung product.
Goods, yes.
So, and then kami naman mas maganda yung interaction namin kasi we talk in Tagalog. So, that it has been a proven formula for me kasi every time I go to a company, they always look up to me as for advice how to
solve the problem.
They're
always their go-to person.
Yeah. And I always recommend
Maner
them.
Solutions.
I always recommend them yung mga Filipino talents. So from 5 employees now we're around 100 employees na.
Ang galing.
Ranges from developers, QA people, project managers. We have administrative employees as well. So it's really growing. Now, sa mga companies that I'm working with, nauubos yung tao ko. Nauubos yung tao ko sa mga projects kasi they get assigned right away. So, then yung concept ng pag-establish ng tech hub, right? So, since taga Bulacan ako, I wanted to pay back to the community.
Yes.
I decided to put yung tech hub ko, yung Zentra Tower sa Malolos.
Sa Malolos.
Ayan.
Hello, Malolos! Mag-hi ka sa mga taga Malolos.
Hi, mga taga Malolos.
Ayan.
So, last year, we thought of accepting on-the-job trainees from 2 universities, sa Bulacan State University at saka sa La Consolacion University sa Malolos. So we accepted around 25 on-the-job trainees. And then from there we kind of saw yung potential ng mga estudyante. And as it turns out, more than half of them are now employed by Zentra.
Ang galing. What a beautiful story. So, your success in the startup tech biz is so inspiring. A healthy body is the foundation of success for every businessman. Tama? So, let's talk about Pinoy Runner Global. You're not only advocating for the IT products, let's advocate for health fitness naman.
Yeah. It's an interesting story kasi I started my health journey way back 2015. So I was overweight then, right? I was 195 pounds.
Wow.
So malapad ako. And so I one of my high school batchmates, nakita ko yung picture niya sa Facebook. So from yung before and after, before and
inspiring,
after. Na-inspire ako
weight
sa kanya.
lost.
Yeah, so from whatever, tapos bigla siyang sumeksi na. So nag-reach out ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, BM, batchmate, ano pang sikreto mo? So from there, binigyan niya na ako ng mga tips, start walking lang just so you can get a feel of yung kasi hindi ka naman kagad tatakbo ng mabilis at malayo.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, slow down. Start. But you have to do it religiously. Kasi kung gagawin mo yan ngayon tapos mag-stop ka, hindi rin magiging effective. So, ang ano niya sa akin, ang advice niya is this. So, from one lamppost to another, takboy mo. And then, yung next lamppost, lakad ka. Pahinga ka. Tapos, yung next, ganun din. So, hanggang lumayo yung kaya kong takbuhin ng dire-diretso. And kumonti na lang yung rest ko.
Ang galing.
And, from there, I met a lot of Filipino runners sa New York. And they have
Filipino
yung running
runner club.
Yeah, merong Pinoy Runners Club doon that I nag-member ako, and then eventually ni-nominate nila ako, in-appoint nila ako na team captain.
Because it motivates you when you're running with someone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kasi yung running, it's not just yung body, it's also your mind
Yeah,
diba?
The entire motion, diba?
Yeah, exactly. So so from there, naging curious ako. Sabi ko, are there any other Pinoy runner groups in different places? So, naghanap ako sa Facebook na encounter ko na nakita ko yung marami pala. May tatlo akong na contact. And then from there, they have the same mindset. Naghahanap din sila ng ibang Pinoy runners. So from there, we got together and said, bakit hindi tayo gumawa ng isang global community of Pinoy runners? So,
so now you're a part of the Pinoy global runners in America. Oh no, global.
Yeah, so yung Pinoy Runners Global, it's yun nga ang naging concept namin is every group is what we call barangays.
Very nice.
So
Barangay USA.
Barangay
Dubai.
Sa US there's a lot of barangays like NorCal, merong Texas, merong Chicago, New York. Marami. And you'll be surprised na marami sa mga Pilipino ang nahihilig na rin talaga sa fitness.
Race. So how do you see the future of running activities for health enthusiasts around the world?
I think that's not gonna change. It's people tend to gravitate more on yung longevity ng life nila, di ba? So they're looking for ways to be healthy. And I think running is going to be there. Running is going to be part of, an active lifestyle. And I think ambition ko nga for Pinoy Runners Global is dumami pa ng dumami. And in fact,
more to run.
In fact, I think we have over 40 barangays na globally.
Ang galing. Ayan. So lastly, what steps are you taking to promote a healthy and active lifestyle among Filipinos? Or what advice do you have for those who just want to live a healthy life, diba? Tulad mo.
Yeah, it's simple. I think you don't have to complicate yung concept. Just start. You just need to start somewhere. And get a feel of yung hilig mo, kasi hindi naman, it's not just running, it's being active, right? So if you want to stay healthy, you just need to be active. You can be active by doing, say, hiking, for example, or going to the gym or walking, diba? So yung merong mga components din ng social life natin na we could associate with the healthy lifestyle. So being active.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Maner, for joining us and being on the show. And thank you, viewers, for joining us on this special edition of Ano Na Bev with a successful fintech businessman and health enthusiast. We hope you were inspired by Maner's dedication to both his career and personal health. Remember, taking care of your body is just as important as pursuing your professional goals. Join us again next week for another edition of Ano Na Bev, Best Express Views on PHLV Radio and I1TFC. Let's run the race.
Giddy up, y'all. The Richard Harris Law Firm is thrilled to invite you to Yellow Dome Harris Ranch for our annual party. Saddle up for a night of country western themed fun with free grub, drinks, and entertainment galore. Yee-haw! A special performance by the one and only Rustin Vaughn Lee. So grab your best cowboy boots, hats, and flannels and head on down to 4225 North Jensen Street in Las Vegas, May 5th at 6 p.m. for a hoedown like no other. See you there, partner.
I'm a professional singer. That's how I support myself and my family. I'm a careful driver. The other car hit me. I ended up picking Richard Harris. Richard Harris is already an institution in Nevada. Dahil kay Richard Harris, tanggal ang worries.
I slipped. I hurt my tailbone. They sent me the bill. Si Richard Harris, siya lang ang tumanggap ng kaso ko. Tutulungan ka niya. Kay Richard Harris, tanggal ang worries.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
Sabi ng patients ko, they don't need a colonoscopy because they don't feel anything. But colon cancer is a silent killer. It affects both men and women, mayaman man o mahirap. Have your colon checked.
Mobile Home Health, providing care in the comfort of your own home.
Serving Southern Nevada is our top priority.
And it's our greatest joy to help others stay safe and enjoy better quality of life at home.
Because health is wealth.
Your head is a part of your whole body, just like your heart and the rest of your body. Huwag kang mahihiya dahil hindi ka nag-iisa. I'm your nurse practitioner, Christina Pahara, advocating for mental health. Educate yourself and others. Choose empowerment. Call today.
Just like a friend from back home. This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.